Hello, hello. I hope you're doing amazing. I am Cassandra Gonzalez, and I will be helping you out on your social media campaign. Honestly, I wouldn't say helping you out, maybe more like giving you ideas because honestly, you might not like everything I show you, and that is totally okay. These are just ideas to be thrown out. Okay, so I see your current challenges are ranging from low visibility, limited donations, and the need to better explain what you do. Also, I see that you want to engage more youth, highlight Puerto Rican culture, and address issues of gentrification. And I highly believe a social media toolkit can help you by creating engaging content, promoting events, and sharing stories that show their impact. And by using vibrant visuals, interactive posts, and clear calls to action, we can try to increase awareness, boost donations, and connect with the community more effectively. Hopefully, this will help make your organization better known and supported. And before we start, I really want to explain why it's important to have a good social media toolkit because it can help you gain followers, gain new volunteers, new members, and in general, reach out to people who you might not see physically and give them an easy and quick, impactful way to support your cause. It's crucial to provide your supporters with simple ways to share information within their own networks, as this can significantly boost donations. The more people who visit your page and learn about your cause, the more likely they are to support it through donations. Also, creating a social media toolkit can help spread your message. Obviously, we can't control people's emotions and opinions towards your message and organization, but we can still try to control the message that helps you figure out what's the most important to you and what you value most. And overall, people don't want to look up information. They're lazy. Honestly, I'm guilty of that too. Like, we want something appealing and easy to look at and share, so this is where the social media toolkit will come in handy. Like, I'm honestly guilty of that too, where I'm just like, I'm too lazy to read a big article or like a whole website. I just would rather go on Instagram, go on Twitter, any social media campaign, and just look at posts, read the simple caption, and learn about it like that. I'm guilty of that, and I'm pretty sure many other people are. So, social media toolkit is very important because it boosts your organization and your popularity. So, for the first design, I wanted to do more of an experiment. Honestly, I was just doing the layouts and this popped up, and I feel like this could be used as a simple announcement for an event. It's colorful, and I think it would sit well on your guys' page. It's eye-catching and it's simple. And then with this post, and when I say post, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this before. When I say post, I'm regarding as Instagram post because I feel like a lot of people in today's society use Instagram the most, and yeah. So I'll be using Instagram for this social media toolkit, and when I say post, I'm regarding Instagram post. Sorry, but just to clarify. So for this post, I wanted to showcase a little bit of Puerto Rican history and its culture because when I was going through your guys' Instagram, I really did not find or see anything regarding Puerto Rican history. I could have missed it, to be honest, but I didn't see much of it, so I thought having post explaining a little bit of culture and history is very important because it just shows it shows the public that you really care for your culture and you know what's up basically. I don't know how I'm to put this in words, but it just shows that you care and you value it, if that makes sense. But yeah. And then this post is also connecting to the other posts, except it's regarding the history of your organization, of when it was founded, who founded it, talking about the beginning of the community, the beginning of the neighborhood. and overall just how everything came to be. I didn't see much of this again when I was literally stalking your page, but I just think it'd be nice to see more of this, of these kind of posts, because it showcases the beginning of your organization. And this post as well, I feel like is one of my favorites that I made, because it's talking about the woman of your organization, excuse me. It's talking about the woman of your organization and how it was founded and created by women. And I honestly think that it was so wonderful that these women did this and created everything. And just reading, while I was doing my research on you guys, I was just like, wow, like these women are amazing. They need the spotlight. So I just thought that something of this post, something regarding and explaining the history of that, would be amazing to see. And then this post was more just for fun, honestly. I feel like it could be used as announcing an event. I just made an event up like Family Day. I just think that it's a really cute template to use and it's eye-catching. And for this post, I wanted to use a quote, because I didn't really see a lot of quotes on your guys' Instagram page. I saw a few, but I feel like it wasn't as much as I expected. And I feel like quotes are really inspirational and they're really beautiful to read. And I feel like that would bring in more people too, because it shows more authenticity, I feel like. So posting more quotes, I feel like, can grab a lot of attention and help you gain more respect. And this one honestly was just more for aesthetics, and I feel like this template could be used as, again, announcing an event or just announcing anything really. This one and this post, really, these two were just more for aesthetically pleasing posts, because I hate to say this, but like honestly, I feel like aesthetically pleasing posts get more attention. So the more aesthetic you are, the more your popularity increases. Like, I hate to say that, but it's like the harsh reality of it all. So yeah, I just feel like keeping that cute aesthetic is very important when it comes to increasing popularity. So these two were just more for that. And this post, again, I used a quote. I just, honestly, that's just my personal preference, I think. It's just, I really like seeing quotes on Instagram pages for like organizations, and I think other people do too, because it just shows it just shows your authenticity and how much you care, and it inspires people. And for this post, Poder para la Gente, I just thought that with the caption, you could probably explain a bit about the history of your organization and go more in depth about like the woman that founded it, like I said earlier, and just explaining like an inspiring story, because I just feel like inspiring quotes, inspiring stories really gain popularity and shows that you really care for your organization and community. And for this post, I wanted to showcase the goals for your organization. I think it's important I think it's nice when organizations state their goals, state their visions, or just state anything really that they want to see within their community. And I just really think that's very important. And I would like to see this in your guys' Instagram. It just shows how much you care and it shows that you guys care for your community and actually set goals for the youth. And this one, like I stated before, it's connecting to the founders, it's connecting to the past, it's explaining the origins. Is that how I'm so sorry. The origins of your organization. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Reflecting on the past, I feel like, is very important for organizations. And this one is for like a donating purpose post. And I try to do it as aesthetic as I could because, like I said before, aesthetic posts get a lot of attention, more likes, and more views. So I try to make it as like pleasing and happy as I could. And I honestly like the outlook or the finished look of this. So yeah. And of course, I couldn't go without having a post talking about the gardens of your organization, which I love, by the way. Yeah, I just thought this post would be really handy on your guys' Instagram, and the caption could go more in depth and explaining what the gardens mean and the history of them and what they represent. And this one was more for aesthetics and more for fun, honestly. And, you know, it's a post for volunteers needed. And yeah, I just honestly thought it was cute and just eye-catching. And then this one originally was a GIF or GIF, however you want to say it. It just wasn't working on my laptop, unfortunately, which is a bummer, but it was more for just, I guess, posting for fun. So now we are going to move on to the story assets of it all and how we can increase the engagement of stories and engagement of your Instagram in general. I saw that you guys have music festivals sometimes. So when I saw this symbol or image, I just really thought it could match your guys' vibe, and I really liked the design of it. So I was like, I have to put this on here. So yeah, I just really like the design, and I think it matches your guys' vibe. And so for this one, I really wanted to use a question because while I was doing research, it showed that asking questions in your stories really increases engagement. And I just thought, fun questions like these could increase views and increase shares within communities. So I just did like a little fun question like this. And then I also thought about getting to know like your guys' employees. I feel like the audience would like that because it's just more really authentic. Like once a person gets to know a person who works within that organization, it just makes a bond and a connection. And I just feel like communities need that, need that strength and bond, if that makes sense. I don't know how to put this in words, but I just feel like if people get to know your workers, like connections increase. I hope that makes sense. I'm just like really nervous and I don't know how to put that in words, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. And yeah. And then this one, I just feel like it's a reminder that as a community, we are stronger. It's just a simple reminder for viewers, I feel like, and it's a simple story that I feel like people could see and really like the message of it. And like I said before, asking questions and doing polls and all of that really increase engagement within social media. So I feel like posting questions and what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm like blanking out a little bit. But posting questions and polls really increase your page popularity. So honestly, ask a lot of questions, ask a lot of polls, ask yes or no's, like do anything that will increase your popularity and engagement, honestly. This one also is a question. And yeah, and then this one, I thought this would be a cute little segment in your guys' story, favorite quote of the day. I just thought it'd be cute and people would engage in this, honestly, I feel like. And also this one, asking deep questions, but not that deep, but like personal questions, I feel like get people thinking, people share it with their friends. It really engages people and encourages people to share with their friends, and that's just how you increase your popularity. And then also reposting your post on your story increases likes and views, so that's why I have this one there. Yeah, it just increases likes if you post your post on your stories, if that makes sense. And yeah, I just use a lot of questions like, do you know what La Casita represents? I feel like it teaches the public something once they know the answer. It's fun and engages activity. And then yes, posting stories for donations is very important, I feel. And yeah, helping the youth with school supplies. I thought this was like a cool little design and important post because donations are very important in your organization, and posting about it and posts and stories and reels, whatever it may be, is very important. And this one was just like a little fun activity I just came up with as a story post. I feel like people just really get to thinking and engage in it. And also, this is like really random, but podcasts are super huge or are becoming popular in this like generation, and I feel like if you guys have the capacity and energy to do a podcast, that would be so amazing. And I feel like it would be cool for the community because a podcast seems so much fun. Like I would want to do a podcast just for fun with friends, and I'm pretty sure like your guys' community and your organization would be so down to do a podcast just to talk about literally anything, life problems, spread awareness for your organization, spread awareness for donations. Literally, you can talk about anything and it'll go viral, maybe, and it's just podcasts are popular at the moment, and I feel like they're in. So this is like, I guess, an idea of how to increase your guys' popularity, because yeah, podcasts are just super popular right now. And yeah, and then this was just like a random idea that I came up with. I know in the Puerto Rican culture, dominoes is very popular, and in every corner, like there's a family or friend playing dominoes. And I feel like I personally haven't met a lot of people who know how to play dominoes. I only know like a few, but me personally, I don't know how to play dominoes, and I'd be so down to donate and learn how to play dominoes. That's why I just made up this concept, and I thought it was super cool. So I feel like coming up with these ideas like, we'll wash your car but you have to, donate a little bit. I feel like those ideas raise money and raise awareness for your guys' organization and increase donations. I feel like those little activities will increase your donations overall and popularity because word gets around. And yeah, so these are the links for the templates I used if you guys want to use them. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry that I kept on stuttering. I was very nervous, but I made it through, and I hope you guys liked it. And sorry I butchered some words. But yeah, thank you for your time. I hope you guys liked it, and have a wonderful day.